What is up, you degenerates? We're back once again. That's right. It's your boy TP3 Bets here to break down Thursday night football for you. Today is currently the 9th of February, and we're going to get a full breakdown tonight, guys, of Thursday night football. We're going to break down in college football and in the NFL. First, before we do that, though, we're going to run through some stats, guys. Make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. Last week, we cashed out our free play on Dallas. We cashed on our free play on the over in the Kansas City game. We've been posting up reels for y'all every single day. At one point in time, we hit 5 straight real free plays. So let's see if we can't run it back for y'all guys. So make sure you're following the page and you're on board with me this football season. But guys, look, it's a new week. We got tons of new stuff popping off for y'all. I mean, the Ravens is one of the worst beats I think I've ever taken. The Bears last night, man, that was not even a bad beat. They just fucking suck. But anyway, guys, make sure you're following me on X at TP3Bets. And if y'all want to get in VIP, the link is down below in the description. But with that being said, guys, let's take a look at some stats here first. I think this is huge. I'm going to share my screen with y'all real quick to come over here and look through some statistics and whatnot. Look, y'all need to be looking through just defensive statistics, I think, in the NFL week to week and in college football. You look right here, the Indianapolis Colts had a +3 turnover differential. What happened? Indianapolis kicked ass. Cincinnati +2 turnover differential, ended up winning the game for them. The Browns actually gave up the second least yards of any defense in the NFL last week. Look at the Jags and the Titans with the turnover differentials. The Titans still lost. So that's something interesting to keep in mind there, guys. Look at the teams down here. All these teams were losers in week 1 who had the bad turnover differential. It ended up costing the Ravens the game. Now, let's look at some other defensive stats here with the yards allowed. This is the type of stuff that I like to look at. So look at yards allowed. I mean, Baltimore got absolutely destroyed, especially with pass yards. Joe Flacco can throw the football. We're probably going to be on the over this week or Joe Flacco over pass yards. I was on Joe Flacco pass yards last week at cash. Look at Buffalo. They did fine against the pass. It was all the run. So we're going to be looking at running back props against the Bills moving forward. I believe they're laying 6.5 on the road. I think it's versus the Jets. So maybe Justin Fields over rushing. The New York Football Giants is a pretty even split there, but you really want to look for outlier stuff. Kansas City got passed all over by Herbert. They did pretty solid against the run. They play the Eagles this week. The Eagles run the football. I'm telling y'all, like, you got to look through these stats each and every single week. And then once it gets past like 3 to 4 games, you need to start breaking it down to 3 to 4 game splits. It's how I do a lot of my prop and total work, is by breaking it down into segments of the season. But look, Cleveland had a great defensive performance. Denver, great defensive performance. Indianapolis, a lot of that's turnover driven. The 49ers, that's true stopping on defense because they didn't have a great turnover margin. They turned the ball over. The Seahawks turned the ball over as well. Now, I was talking about this earlier in the reel I posted up on here, guys, but the 49ers do have injury problems. George Kittle, he's out. Brock Purdy's on the injury report. Juwan Jennings on the injury report. I think they can still handle business with Mac Jones playing quarterback. Let's wait and see what happens here. I'm probably going to take the 49ers no matter what it looks like. Everyone's going to blow out of proportion all the injuries. As long as they got players in there, they should be fine. Let's not forget the 49ers lose their whole team to injury every single year. But that's kind of my spiel on looking at stuff like that, guys. Let's get into these Thursday night football matchups here. So look at this. Washington's defense played pretty well, but we saw they had some turnover luck. We saw Detroit did turn the ball over some. Green Bay's defense kicked ass as well. So right now, as it stands today, we have 2 of the better defenses in the league facing off. Look at this. The Packers gave up a little bit more pass yards than they did rush yards. That's because the Packers were playing with the lead the whole time. I mean, the Commanders stopped the pass, stuffed the run. I mean, look at this. Nobody's running for anything between either team. I think the Packers laying 3.5 points, guys, to play here. The Packers might be the surprise juggernaut. I mean, they kicked ass last game. Jaden Daniels does play well as an underdog, but here's the thing. Packers will probably be able to put the pressure on them. It'd be tough for me, guys, not to back Green Bay here. I think Washington's definitely a regression team. I mean, the Sharps were all over the Giants in week 1. When the Sharps lose is when I like to back the Sharps again the following week. So I'm going to be interested in the Packers in that game. I'll have an official pick for y'all later on in the week, but where I want to go to y'all is to college football. And this is where we're going to go for our free play, guys, for this video. We got a little Thursday night football coming up here for y'all. Also, I'm going to be out in Vegas this week, guys, but I'm still going to get at least 3 to 4 full-length YouTube videos up for y'all this week. We will have the trap lines of the week in college football coming up here. So look, ESPN Bet always gives the most dog shit lines. This line consistency is at 7.5. I don't know why they're putting up 7s on here. That's why I usually go on DraftKings, but I wanted to show y'all stats and whatnot. I know I just exited out of that. Let me reshare my page for y'all. Here, we're going to break this game down. So I usually go on DraftKings for that reason, because ESPN puts the shittiest lines up. So they don't even have the odds on the line. That line's like, oh, here we go. See, plus 105. No, we're going to take NC State in this game, guys, -7. CJ Bailey went ham yesterday, and Robbie Ashford is terrible. I mean, they couldn't do anything, guys, against the defense of Kennesaw State, and Kennesaw State just got housed by Indiana. We were on Indiana -35.5. Indiana won that game, I think, by 49 points or 48 points or something like that. It was an easy fucking win there, guys. CJ Bailey's good. He's one of the highest NIL players in all of college football. Robbie Ashford, I mean, look at these stats. 30 for 50, 1 touchdown. Like, it's terrible. Damon Claiborne didn't even play last week. He's banged up right now. I say banged up squad we're looking at right now for Wake Forest. Wake Forest got all their stats last week playing against a terrible opponent. Look at this. They played Western Carolina. That's an FCS team. They scored 42 points. They scored 10 points against Kennesaw State. This team sucks. I mean, NC State is going to beat the shit out of them. Look at this. This is all just because, okay, Claiborne did play last week. I misspoke. But look, this is all against a bad football team right here. I mean, come on, man. This team is terrible. They have an interception right there. I mean, it's just, man, just like look at these team stats. Wake Forest is not any good, guys. They still turned the ball over 3 times against Western Carolina. Like, come on. It's Western Carolina. We're going to back NC State -7 in this game, guys. I'm an ACC guy. The ACC is where I specialize. This one will be easy. That's my first free play for y'all on Thursday Night Football. I'm going to give y'all, obviously, a play as well in the Commanders-Packers game that will be another free play for you guys. Other than that, though, we're on baseball today, and VIP will be on baseball again tomorrow. Thursday, we'll have football, obviously. Friday, I'm going to have a video up for all the Friday games. I actually have 2 spots I really, really, really like for Friday for college football. And yeah, guys, let's keep cranking on these videos. I do want to do some content for y'all for Saturday and Sunday as well. So I might just do like rapid fire, a bunch of games on the board Saturday and Sunday and upload that early Thursday morning. So regardless, you're going to get all the content and everything. Actually, you know, I'm going to pre-record it and drop it on Friday morning for y'all. So yeah, let's cash these bets, guys. I'll see y'all at the window.